Hello everybody, I am Kevin Yates. How about I do this? I'll spend a little bit of time over here, and then I'll spend a little bit of time over here. I am Kevin M. Yates. I am from Chicago. I live in Matteson, Illinois, and I am known in the global training, learning, and talent development community as the L&D detective, and they call me that because I solve mysteries, right? So like Sherlock Holmes, he solves murder mysteries. I solve measurement mysteries. So hopefully we aren't killing anybody in L&D, and so I don't have to worry about, solving any murder mysteries in L&D. So I'm going to share a little bit about who I am, what I do, and how I do it. This definition is the evolution of my thinking, right? Because different people define impact in different kinds of ways. When I define impact, I am not thinking about what training and learning did on its own, but rather I am thinking about the collective effort across organizations where people and teams are coming together to impact workplace performance. So I'm very deliberate, very intentional, and very specific. This definition that you see of impact is my North Star, and it is what guides my work. And so when I am measuring impact, I am narrowly focused on how training and learning in combination with other contributors in the workplace performance ecosystem are impacting workplace performance. And so when I talk about workplace performance, I am talking about an ecosystem, right? And within that ecosystem, we have business performance contributors and we have human performance contributors. So when I measure impact, not only am I thinking about training, but I'm thinking about all there is in the workplace performance ecosystem that is contributing to workplace performance. And so the first thing that I'm looking at are the contributions that come from business, right? So these are examples of the people and teams that have potential and power to contribute to business goals and ultimately workplace performance. So when I measure the impact of training and learning, I have to be thinking about all the different teams that are coming together to impact workplace performance. So it's not just about L&D, it's about all the teams that are coming together to help the business achieve goals. Similarly, when I am measuring impact, I am thinking about all there is that has potential and power to contribute to human performance, right? Because it's not just what we do, there are other things in the workplace performance ecosystem that have potential and power to contribute to human performance. And so when I measure impact, I have to be thinking about all those things. So just to kind of summarize that, there are business performance contributors, and then there are human performance contributors. So when I measure impact, I'm not just measuring what L&D did by itself, I'm not just measuring what training and learning did by itself, but I'm measuring all that there is in the workplace performance ecosystem. Because it takes a village. And I love this one. I thought of this myself, by the way. I love the idea that it takes a village to impact workplace performance because it's true. And I believe that one of the reasons that we continue to struggle as a community and as a profession is because we have this idea that training and learning can do it alone, but that is a false narrative. I've been in training and learning for nearly 30 years. I know I don't look like it, so thank you very much for saying that. But I've been around for a while, and in my 30 years, I have never seen one instance where training and learning did something on its own, but I have seen several instances where the village has come together to impact not only business goals, but workplace performance as well. And so my work, when I'm investigating the impact of training and learning, is to take a look at all there is, not just L&D as a function, not just training and learning as an experience, but I need to take a look at all there is in the workplace performance ecosystem so that I can get a view into the extent to which these collective contributions are impacting workplace performance. So that's my work. It represents a different thought, it represents a different idea, and to be quite honest with you, it is quite controversial, right? So I have just come off of a European tour where I spent some time in London and Norway, talking about my book and talking about how I measure the impact of training and learning. And in a lot of rooms, I just heard a big sigh of relief. It's like finally someone said out loud what I already know to be true. Somebody said out loud what I had been thinking. And for me, there is no consequence for telling the truth. The truth is, training and learning will never impact performance on its own. Never. But in combination with other contributors in the workplace performance ecosystem, training and learning is a viable, powerful solution for impacting business goals and impacting human performance. So, If you haven't heard it before, you heard it here first. The other thing I'd like to share with you in terms of everything that I have just talked about and in trying to do it in 5 minutes, thank you, Adam. Everything I have just talked about is available in my book, and it is free. That's $3.00. So grab your phone, grab the QR code, and download your free copy of the L&D Detective Kit for investigating performance impact. What I focus on in that book is what I just talked about. What are the different ways in which you can measure collective contribution, not isolated efforts? How can you measure the collective contribution of business performance, of human performance, business performance contributors, human performance contributors? How can you measure that in a way where you can definitively, truthfully, honestly say, these are the things that are helping us achieve business goals, and these are the things that are impacting business performance and human performance? So I think I did that in about 5 minutes. I hope so.